All right, good morning, night owls, and thank you very much. Good to see you again for being here. And how are you doing? All right, so I'm so glad that the Marawater Zoom is back online, and yay! I don't know what happened to the moderator accounts, but it's still it's back. All right, when I checked out YouTube settings there, and I see that the other moderators' names listed, including Charles and others. And, I just could not find out, the Marawar Zoom one. And so I typed it and boom, and it's got it. It's back now. So I don't know what happened. Maybe some accidentally erased it. I don't know. I don't remember that, how. Actually, I didn't know how you can just demod. So from the the setting there. So, but good to find that, Okay. So thank you very much working with me, Manawater Zoom. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So let me just say hello to the Landy Z Okoa and Delm Alex is here. And let me just check that. Mr. Pentagon is here. Welcome to the shows. Hope you enjoyed that. Even down at 2 a.m. in the morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, night all. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Ahoy, Mr. S. Chad. Hey there. Okay. And Charles350, of course. Thanks for being here. Christian Duris is back too. Thank you very much. Good to see you again. All right. Hi there. All right. So today, actually, no toys, okay? No new arrivals, nothing. Probably, the lighter kick figures, because that, this weekend is supposed to be the release of the lighter kick figures, Kamen Rider Joker. I think that's only the one, at least I remember that yesterday I checked out in Bandai's, toy catalogs and toy schedules, releasing schedules I saw, and only I can find out was the Joker, the Rider Kick series. And however, the I remember I ordered it just only 3 or something like that, So, well, it's Super Sentai series and the Kamen Riders. Both the program is hiatus right now, and it's. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the Bandai intentionally did this, but this month, the May, is really the kind of, even for the Bandai's too, toy releasing for the Kamen Rider, the Super Sentai is kind of in hiatus. I don't know why they did that intentionally or not, but no, due to the coronavirus. COVID-19's pandemic, I think this is something that, it's going on. Something that we have to just deal with it. Okay. But so for today, and I have the I like to just go with the pre-owned toys for the reviews, and something that I haven't touched it, and I will focus on that, some of the great toys that I found last week or from in the past. There are some toys that I never touched it, so I want to try that. Okay, so hope you have fun with me and with us and with all the chat members, and thank you very much again, and nice to see you all. All right, okay, Christian Duris. All right, there you go. What if I ordered that is the Japan Post weeks ago? I don't know if you it's a question about that your order status. I don't know which your order numbers, which one was it, but just let me just give you the updates and about the situation with the Japan Post. As you all know, the COVID-19 hit that international postal deliveries, not just only the Japan Post, everyone. Okay, and now just they put that the delivery system as a suspensions, including the United States, which is a huge market for us, and it's hit. Actually, it's still hitting us directly, and they're not able to send out items to the United States by Japan Post. However, now we have the DHL, the express services, to the United States only for now. Only for now. Probably we're going to expand it to the other rest of the services to the other countries too later on. But we have that, okay. But what happens to the items that we already shipped out and then suddenly Japan Post stopped? I mean, they had to. I mean, there's no international cargo flight to take all the packages to the rest of the world. So many of them kept it in Osaka, and so waiting for that international cargo flights to be back on schedules. And so it's a very hard time. Not just only the Super Sentai will come in like this, including the CSTOYS and Japan Post as well. It's we do get the many concerns, emails from our customers and all over the world, and I try to respond to that as much as I can. But I can assure you that the Japan Post has not lost your package. Okay, so don't worry about it, and they're all keeping it in Osaka area and in sorting centers. Okay, I can imagine that the piles of the packages stuck in there and ways to be sent it. Okay, and then some of the packages came back to us, and the Japan Post sent it back to us. And then they are responsible for the refunding, and we got the refund, and all the returned packages we repacked it and then sent it by the airmail earlier, just before that they did the suspensions for the United States. Okay, and so they totally blocked now. They totally stopped that all the shipping to the United States, and so since then there is no connection, no contact from the Japan Post, which means actually the not really the lost or anything, but they're keeping it and the waiting to be shipped. Okay, so I ask everyone to be patient with us, patient with the situations, and some of them, the first customers, I think, they were very angry with us. And first customer, okay, very first customer, I totally get it. He purchased that items, I think something like that, in late March, and they're waiting, nothing, and then he was very upset, and so he started the chargebacks. So I explained, I sent the emails, and then explaining the situations, and then the tragic happens. What a tragic is not the COVID-19 in this case, because he first of all, he was the first customer, okay, and the second, he purchased at a very bad timing items. Okay, very bad, COVID-19 situations, and then he purchased as a sale. Okay, I totally get it, and it's a very economical way to ship it. But the timing was bad, and it was not a EMS, and so the most of the challenging part with this customer was he's not reading my email. So that was very hard. Okay, I received a couple emails. I responded explaining the situation, the updated page about the situations, and sent it to him. And then, a couple days later, and we get again the same question, getting more angry about it. And he didn't, I sense that he's not reading my emails. So probably the worst challenge, probably the most challenging things with this chargeback situation with him was that his email setting filtered out I will respond. And he's the first customer. Bad timing. And it was Japan Post in these situations. So I totally understand that the situations that he had to suffer with this, and he started at the charge box, and so I gave him respond not just from us, but from the Shopify, or I think there's a PayPal. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen, right? Oh yeah, Marawara Zoom, you had something similar issues yesterday? Oh, okay. All right, hi there, Boop. Good to see you again. So many names that I don't recognize. Of course. We are evolving. So is everyone. Okay. Hey, Otoya V89, Otoya is back. With the current situation we are facing, my item is also still floating in the middle of the nowhere. Guess just gonna wait. Yeah, that's very sorry but that's the situation though. Okay, but the good news, I do get the order, shipping. I mean, a delivery notice from one of our services we're using, and I started to notice that the Japan Post items kind of reaching them, especially the United States. It's just gradually though, okay, gradually. But I see that the items that we shipped like late March, going through this difficult times, and then finally arriving it. You have noticed that many countries, many cities started to just put down their emergency measures. And now probably the stores, restaurants, and public spaces, starts to open. So is the business of the deliveries. So I noticed that it's happening, and so it's not that too far, guys. And so be patient with the situations, okay? Soji, good to see you again. Thank you for your service. My pleasure. Okay. Yeah, Boogle praise, and thanks for coming in. Boogle praise, okay. Is that something to do with the Boogle TV Productions? Because we have the similar name person, okay. How long is the Kirameiji gonna be on hiatus? I believe it's just a month or something. Okay, I was not sure. Okay. Hey. All right, Mario-san, thank you. Hope you are doing well, Mr. S, and I'm doing great, thanks. Okay, sorry for the late. Yeah, welcome back, and thank you very much for being here. And it's announced to be the 3 weeks of both shows. Hey, Soji, yes. Yeah, the haters probably last for the from 3 to 4, about a month. Okay. So, what does that mean? That means that we have more time to focus on the pre-owned toys, right? Okay, so yeah, we will focus on the pre-owned toys. Today, I'm going to bring some of the pre-owned toys that we haven't touched it. So I hope you're going to enjoy this one here. Okay. So let me get ready for it. And then actually, you know what? If you can just go and check our website and see which items you like to, see it. I can get that, but just, try that a box toy or used toy. I mean, loose toys, okay? Just only the pre-owned toys I'm talking about. Of course, the not new one, please. Okay. All right. So, let's say you name it, from our website. If there's the, box toys, except that sealed one, okay, not the sealed one. I can do that demonstrations, and I can open up and show to you that whatever that you are kind of interested in. And so let me just bring that website. What? Okay. How about that? All right. So let me just go here. Okay. So here we have the website right there, and okay. So we have the section, the category section. We have a pre-owned toys. Let's go there. Or maybe something that is from the last week, the latest one. Okay. So here, you can see some of the toys that we own. And if you're interested in some of the items that, you kind of, wants to see that inside, the details. Actually, I was going to do that in this. Complete selections, modification, Delta gear that we got it last week, okay? And I haven't touched it much, okay? Just a little, all right? And or something else, okay? You name it. And probably interesting to do that, the box toys, okay? Because box toys are sometimes that we don't usually get into that box, okay? All right, Soji, you got a questions? Okay, can I ask you about the Scouting Panda Progress Key? Okay, Panda Progress Key. Was it DX1? Yeah, it was a DX1, right? But wasn't it something exclusive one? I don't remember that. Is Bandai making that a Chinese exclusive? I don't think that it's a Chinese exclusive. It doesn't mean anything, okay? Yeah, I mean, it's so easy for us to, we are like brainwashed that, every time we see the panda, we think of China, right? I don't know. I mean, as a panda is a lovely creature, and I love that, even though I haven't seen it in real life. But I don't know. I mean, my brain says every time I see the, panda logo or whatever, it's just, oh yeah, China. So, I don't know. Is Bandai making that a Chinese exclusive? It's not. I don't think it's a Chinese exclusive. No, I don't think so. Okay. No, it's just a lovely creature, and then that's why they made it that. Japanese people love panda. Okay. Yeah, so is that their countries too. I hope. Okay. Peace. Okay. What was the saying on the other account in the comments? Oh, okay. Oh, that's don't worry. We went over that. That was a one thing that we kind of accidentally erased that in his moderator accounts, and we came back. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Land Easy Oka, thank you very much. Okay, so we go with the Geki Toja. Thanks for the asking. Okay, let's do that. Geki Toja one and Soji. Okay. I had no idea it was like Gates Riverian. The key was the recently in China versus Japan. What? The key was recently in China, really? Versus Japan. Huh. All right. I don't know. Okay. I don't know about that one. So, but yeah. I think I remember that there is something a panda progress keys, but it was a kind of exclusive or something like that, right? Okay. So Geki Toja. Yeah, I have that. Last week we had two. And where did I put that Geki Toja? Okay, so somewhere here, there. Okay, Geki Toja. Okay, let me go look. and get ready for it. I know I put it somewhere. We didn't sell that, did we? Okay, let me just check. Do we still have the Gekitoja? Let me check. Gekitoja. Oh, no, not that one. Geki. No. Gekitoja. Toja. Okay, here's the one. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, so the only thing is that I need to find it. One moment. The number is... Oh, I don't have the number. I know I've seen it somewhere in here. Let me check it again, okay? So while I'm doing that, just go ahead and post the items that you want me to do the demonstration today. So number one is the Gekitoja, and I will just check. Okay. Oops. One second. Let me just look for the item address. There. Okay. So the number is 6524. 6524. Okay, I got it. All right, 6524, and Gekitoja, and what else? Okay, so let me just go back. Okay. Yep. Yep, and I created the whole setting, and that was the YouTube changed that the kind of settings, and then suddenly their filter for the the language filter setting was the tighter, and I don't know. I mean that was the YouTube's issues, so they decided to do so, and so I just changed it. We have to be careful about that the language even in that right now because it's not filtered. Okay. I don't know. I mean, still, I think they are kind of YouTube is still working on that, but seems that many people got affected with that. Too. Keeping that the chat clear in a safe place, but it's quite challenging for the YouTubes to keep that. So I totally get it. Okay, so here I found that we have the items, and let me just try that. And also, we really haven't done that at Bakureno, and today we have the Abareno as well. So, maybe these of three are, main items for today's demonstrations. Okay, so let me get ready for the our demonstration here. Okay, so all right. Sounds like people are talking about the being chat, and then let me just clarify what is that the moderator for us, and so if there's any issues, okay, I just wants to clear out the confusions. The moderator is that more like a protector for our chat, and that is only I decided to ask someone to take that kind of volunteer. It is a totally voluntary job, and I cannot thank enough for the what they do, and I really appreciate it. So to be qualified, it's just my personal, I have the personal thought and a limit, and then the lines that I decided who is to be trusted or who, well, not to be not trusted, but because the moderator is someone that needs to be in the chat every weekend. I do the show, and so you guys know that. So how keen that how YouTube keen on that protecting this chat, as you see that they have so much effort to improve it, and so that's a very important part of the live function, live shows for the YouTubes, and not just only YouTube but any live shows. And so they put that function as a moderator. And my show is that every Friday and then Thursday, every weekend. Okay, right? Weekend is a tough time, and probably it's not the easy time for many people. So they have their own life, and so I cannot, force them force you to become the moderators. I just want want them to participate and help me out for the chat. And because that I during that my live shows, I cannot handle that all everything especially like keeping that our chat rooms clean and safe and public. And I don't know if you have experience on doing the hosting that YouTube lives. You have something to say and do in the shows. You focus on it, and the live chat is something that we cannot handle that every time. Our existence in the chat room is the partial, okay, and so we cannot follow the conversations because that we are focusing on the shows. So I want that the moderators to be there most of the time, and so that's the key. And not just only that, but personalities be open for anything and be open for the public people that comes in here and talk about the many different kind of things. So, but the moderator needs to understand what the show is for, and not that your show. And that's the many people confused about it. And so also this is something that we cannot ask everyone to participate as a moderator. Moderator is a really sorry the supporter, not just only the supporter, but how can I say that? It's very important part of our live shows, and not everyone I can personally ask. So that's the kind of thing, and at least just wants to clarify that the definition of the moderator here in our chat rooms. Okay, so do we have some issues, Bugo? I don't know. I haven't seen anything to search from your production count, if that's what you mean. I don't actually I see I cannot follow that the conversations. I don't know where you guys are going there. Okay, so anyway, so let me just bring that not this one. Okay, here. Cool. All right, so we'll be doing that demonstration for the Geki Toja. That last week we had two. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was two of them, and one of them already sold. And so I don't know why, but the one with the instruction was still here. Okay, so we will focus on that. And so let me just grab the batteries. Yes. Okay. All right, so let's go, and here it is. Okay, hi everyone, thanks for watching the live shows and these videos. And today's first demonstration, it's gonna be this, the DX Geki Toja from the Geki Ranger. And thanks to our chat members asking and requesting to the demonstrations. And so he chose this one here. And so let's go. Okay, Waki Waki time, right? And so Geki Toja is here. It's loose items, no boxes, but items comes with here the instructions. Okay, so let's see. All right, so it consists of the Geki Cheetah and Geki Jaguar. Okay, Jaguar is here. Okay, Geki Cheetah, Geki Jaguar, and Geki Tiger. Okay, so let's try that. First let's try that. Disassemble. Okay, so let me just push here. Okay, so the cheater is here, and Tiger. So obviously you can just separate, put in 2-3 different pieces. Megazord, and the cheetah one is here. Okay. Not yet. Okay, so not yet complete. And Geki Jaguar. I think this is a Geki Jaguar, right? Okay. And Tiger. And this is the actually he's holding that weapon. This is the 3 pieces here. When you look for the Geki Toja, I always see that these tails are missing in the secondary market. It's very sad. So this is one of the easy to be lost, and it's very important part of that this Megazord. And the tail here, this one goes to cheetah like this, okay, and tail, another part goes to jaguar like this. Okay, now we have the tiger, and Geki Tiger needs to be transformed, and so let's go. He looks very strong muscles, huh? Okay. And his tail. And let's go with like this. Alright, so here they are. Gekiju Gattai, Geki Toja, and we have a Geki Cheetah. And let me just introduce each of them, okay? So let's start with the Geki Cheetah. But I want to zoom. Your cat's watching these? Cats? Nice. Meow. Okay. And so, the cheetah will go. Let's go. And then the painting job is done very, very nicely, and there's no major damages. Okay. It's a nice piece. Okay. And of course, she can open that, his mouth. Meow. Okay. All right. And again, she will be transformed later, and goes to the Geki Jaguar now. The interesting Geki Jaguar has that sunglasses. Okay, so look at that. That's cool, huh? You can, oh yeah. All right, and of course, can open that his mouth. And so there's no damages. Very clean piece, actually. I like that. Okay. All right. Comes with the tail parts, of course. And here comes the tiger. Let me just grab the batteries and everything. Okay. So, the Jaguar, main body, and he has the battery pack in his back. It's very important part. All right. And as far as I know, I remember the Geki Tiger has that battery powered, motor powered battery pack is there, and then he turns that his waist like this, you know, and also he has the LEDs over here in his hand. Okay, so I will show you that later, but this is how it works like that. Okay, and so let's do that combinations. Okay. Now, start with the cheetah. You take off the tails and install that her, not he. Okay, like this. And here's the one, you know, heel part. You can need to bring it up so she can stand. Okay. All right. And the Geki Jaguar. Okay, the tail part. Again, fold out all the legs. And here we have the heel part. And he's ready. Now, tiger. Tail part. And there you go. All right. So ready for the gut tie, and then the connector is here, and bring down that his arms, turns a little bit maybe, okay, and his helmet part is ready too. Okay, well, gut tie is pretty simple with these items, and let me just connect it. Here's the connector. Okay. And here's the connector too. So there. And his weapon needs to be attached. Oh yeah, I forgot. Actually, he can hold it, but his hand has just only one hole. So you need to just, before you combine that these, you know, the weapon parts, it needs to be go through here. There you go. Okay, and attach it again. So now he's holding it. Oh, maybe this side. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So. Like that. And his helmet part, you can just bring that, you know, his the one of the looks like wing, and his mouse part opens, and his face comes down. That. He's a handsome guy. Okay, nice. All right, so, and then the most exciting part of this toy is that he has the battery pack in the back. So let's so you see that all the, you know, the clear, nice, clean terminals, excuse me. Okay, so we need to put, that requires the 2 AA batteries, 2 of them, and this side. It's a motor drive, and so it takes a lot of power too. So no wonder, you know, not just only the sound. It doesn't have the sound, but yeah, you know, generate the power. So you need that 2 AA. Okay, and here's the power switch. Okay. All right, it's ready now. So what is it means ready? So Geki Toja, it's a very unique toy. Actually has the 2 buttons, one in the front, the one in the back. Okay, so these are the switch. what it does, you have to just hold it very, light way. Okay. I forgot that it's his weapon name. I mean, the technique name. But here we go. So if you, let's say you push this one. So, okay. I don't know if you noticed that, but the both hands have the LEDs. Okay, so you will see that the light is on. And let me just turn off my lights here. If you can see the lights. 1 minute. Okay. So it's dark, and I'm here, and I'm pushing the button. Can you see it? That's fun. Okay. And so let me just turn on the one of the lights here. And so that's I was using the front switch. Okay, make sure that when you pray, you hold it tight and then push this button. Oh, you didn't know that, Chassis 50? The lights up? Yeah, it does. It's nice to do that, huh? Okay. And then, so I know this is for the front buttons. Okay, so you can just turn down the upper part of the body. So what is the back part of the body? Okay, so this is another one. So there's no light on the parts, but you can hold it. This is for like a kick. This is some fighting techniques that during the Geki Ranger is in the air. Geki Toja does this in the show. It's a motorized fun, and still the light is up. Okay. Okay, so it's so dark here. Let me just get the lights. So this is the Geki Toja. Well, how about that, huh? It's a loose toy that comes with the instruction and still in a great conditions. Okay, I highly recommend us to get this one. While we have it. Okay. So we've been looking for these items quite often, and then like I said in the beginning, the weapons that consist of the 3 parts. Often missed in the secondary market, but this one comes with it, and plus the original Geki Toja instruction. So, yeah, please find it at our website. Just make sure to check that Geki Toja. Type in the search engine at our site, and you will see these items. Okay, and right here. And the item is, you can find it here. Okay. Actually, right there. Okay. The link was not there. All right, so that's the link that you can check that items and make sure to check it and hope you enjoy that. Okay, it's a good toy. I love it. All right. Okay, so thank you very much for watching these videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll come back for more demonstration after this. So don't go away. I'll be back. Okay. So thank you very much. All right, so that was the Gekitoja, and I got a question from the our members here. Thank you very much, and also let me just greet someone here. I noticed that. Okay, Man 40, welcome to the shows. Thank you for being here. I can see that your names there listed. Okay. Also, Stephen Ho is here. Mr. S, do you ever see the trader gun from Kamen Rider Drive? Trader gun, yes, the blue big one, all right? Yeah, I've seen it. Are you interested in? And we can get that. We kind of see them all the time. And I was the one of the kind of gold, not a golden rules, but one of the rules that I have when I look for the toys, especially the loose toys, try to avoid that Kamen Rider weapons. That's one of my rules. First of all, we have to be careful about that. It's a very risky one because that not too many people. It compares to the Kamen Rider Henshin belt because when you talk about the Kamen Rider, you are going for the Kamen Rider Henshin belt, and that's a #1 target merchandise that people are looking for. All right, so it's very important. All right, so we will go for that. And yeah, secondary rider Henshin belt is also another one. Yes, it's very important too. But when it comes to the Kamen Rider weapons, we kind of hesitate because that we know from our experience that it's not very, very popular. Okay, it depends. Okay, there are some exceptionals. Okay, some exceptional. One of the exceptional Kamen Rider weapon that I always try to get is that from the Kamen Rider Wizard, the Axe Caliber, I think. Yeah, Axe Caliber was exception, and it's always good. The lights, the size is good. The LED is fantastic. Scanning function, great. Kamen Rider Wizard toys are, I don't know how, but why, but yeah, it's very well made and very popular. Sword guns, it has all the similar scanning function just like that his Henshin belt. Amazing, okay? And the sword gun from the Kamen Rider Wizard uses three batteries. Okay, while that Henshin belt is using only 2, but 3, and so that's very special. Okay, so use the power, lights, and sound. So the Stephen Hall asking that Kamen Rider drives weapons. Yes, the trader. Yeah, I've seen it. And so I think I can go for it, if you're asking. And then next time, I remember that a couple days ago, I visited that one local one. And so, yeah, maybe I can try that. Okay. And depending on that, how much it costs. Okay, I need to check that. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, Stephen Hall. That's one of my goal now for the next week. So your cat likes to knock weapons out of my lovely hands. Okay. Yeah, so wizard gear is really cool. Yeah, I noticed that. It's very very good. So I still need to get that and more. The next Infinity Ring is big deal that comes with the axe. True. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah. Adding that, my notes for the wizard caliber. No, wizard caliber, right? Needs to come with the Infinity Rings. I remember that I could still sell the wizard caliber by itself, but how important it is to get that Infinity Rings together. Sometimes with Infinity Rings by itself is going more than 2,000, 3,000 yen, something like that in a market price. So it's very important. Kamen Rider plus Harry Potter, Kamen Rider Wizard. Oh, I'm glad to say that I Kamen Rider Hopper. No, not that. Kamen Rider Harry Potter. Okay. Harry Potter can be qualified with the Kamen Rider, huh? Okay, anyway, so let's move on to the next, and let me get ready for the next one. And so we go with the Abareno, the latest one that I found from the this week. Okay, so let me get that, and 1 second, let me get ready. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next demonstration. We have the DX Bakuryu Gattai Abaren O. And for this week, we found it from the local store, and it's boxed items, and it's great. Okay, it's a nice clean items inside too. So let me show you. All right, so the box wise, and it's a toy from the 2003. There you go. Says that made in Thailand, huh? Okay, so the box wise, you can see that some of the corner is a bit, lipped, and here, yeah, it's an old toy too, so it's getting difficult, challenging maybe, but overall, you can see that there's a little lids here, but it's okay. So let me just show you the inside. Okay. Nice, huh? Comes with the instruction. All right, so let's bring that up. There's one. Two. Okay, let me just move my box here. Tail parts. The main body. Ooh. Coca. Cool. Okay. こうかな。いいよ。Come on. There you go. Okay. Alright, so let's change that camera. And so we use this. So according to the instructions, we have the Bakuryu Pteranodon. Ptera is here. Okay, so this needs to be like this, I think.